The king of Aram was at war with Israel. The king planned to set up camp for his army at a certain place. Elijah sent messages to the king of Israel, warning him about the army's location. When the king of Aram found out that his plans had been discovered, he thought one of his own soldiers had told the king of Israel where they were staying.
But the soldiers said, "We didn't tell. It was Elisha, the prophet in Israel. He knows what you say, even when you say it in secret." The king of Aram heard that Elisha was in the city of Dothan. That night, he sent horses, chariots, and a large army to surround the city.
Elisha's servant got up early the next morning and saw the army surrounding them. "What are we going to do?" he asked Elisha. Elisha said, "Don't be afraid. Our army outnumbers their army." The servant was confused. He only saw the Aramean army. Then Elisha prayed, "Lord, open my servant's eyes and let him see."
So God opened the servant's eyes, and he saw horses and chariots of fire, the army of the Lord, covering the mountain. Then Elisha prayed for God to close the eyes of the Aramean army. God did, and they were blind. "You're in the wrong city," Elisha told the army. He led them away to Samaria. Then he prayed for God to open their eyes, and God did. Elisha told the king of Israel to give them food and water. Then the king sent them home. That army did not come into Israel again.
God opened the eyes of Elisha's servant so he could see God's protection. God is always with us. Jesus came to earth as the visible image of our invisible God. God's protection from sin and death is given to everyone who trusts in Jesus.